Welcome back, everybody, to this another exciting episode of The Corner. In this episode, we will be looking at the trailer, the brand new official trailer of Better Call Saul, which we have been waiting for so long. Actually, we've been waiting for the season for so long, but now, and we have had the teasers, which we've analyzed before, but now we will do the same thing with the trailer, which is obviously very exciting, an exciting first look into the actual season. And with me here today, I have the co-host of The Corner, the co-host in this episode, Patrick. So, are you ready to discuss this, man?
Yeah, of course I am, man. Shall I just get to it?
And we will do like we did with the teasers in the last Better Call Saul episode. We'll just put it here on Watch Together, and we will describe what we see to the listeners. And if you want to follow along, you can find the trailer on YouTube, official season 6 trailer, Better Call Saul. But yeah, let's put it on here and see. We are seeing Saul walk. That's the very first frame, the very first image we get of the trailer is that he's walking out of some sort of car in his fine freaking Saul Goodman suit in front of a billboard that says El Camino Dining Room.
Can I just jump in here for a quick second?
Yeah, sure.
The El Camino Dining Room is an actual restaurant in Albuquerque. So if you find yourself there in Albuquerque, then head over to El Camino Dining Room for some excellent curbside takeout orders and holiday Mexican platters.
But obviously, it's also not just randomly chosen that they are displaying this in the beginning of the trailer, and obviously that they've shot the scene because obviously this is a reference to the movie. The Breaking Bad movie.
Of course it is.
I mean, that's you don't have to be a genius to figure that out.
It seems like he's like I don't know, like is that his car? We can't really pinpoint that. But it looks like that is... no, that's not his car.
It looks like a Porsche. It looks actually like the Mercedes of the cousins.
Yeah, it does.
But that's probably a long shot, though.
Yeah. And there we have a Nacho peeking out of some old bullet holes in probably in Mexico, hiding from the cousins, or not the cousins, but Nacho.
Both the cousins and Lalo. He's hiding from all from the entire Salamanca family and the cartel.
On enemy territory, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Since he is in Salamanca territory in Mexico.
Yeah, because pretty much the cartel has now declared war on Nacho.
Yeah.
Because of his betrayal on Lalo.
Yeah. The next picture we can't really tell so much about because that's just the twins walking. We have already covered that in the past episode where they are at Nacho's house.
Yeah, so not so much more to say about that other than they're going to be there. And next one is a over-the-shoulder shot of Kim Wexler. Where
I do like that she's wearing a shirt which is white with red roses on it.
Oh, is there some symbolism to that?
Yeah, I was like wondering that. Is that some symbolism to that? Could we see that she turns up dead and that is the final breaking point of Jimmy or Saul that really pushing him, to Breaking Bad to the point where we see him outrightly suggesting murder as a lawyer?
Yeah, well, I definitely have already said this from the moment that season 5 ended. I immediately said, "Damn, rip Kim Wexler."
Yeah, And then the next, she's just saying to Jimmy in bed that, are you ever feeling like you're being followed? Which I don't think is so far off the point, because like she has had cartel dealings, and Nacho has like probably for the first time in his entire lifetime had a woman standing up to him. He might have her followed, yeah.
Yeah, Lalo.
Lalo, yeah. Lalo. I'm sorry, did I say Nacho? I meant Lalo.
I said Nacho.
Yeah, I meant Lalo.
But yeah, that seems interesting that he might have her followed because of that. But then again, when we have to go back to when Mike is saying to Saul towards the end of season 5 as well, that this man has other things on his mind. Like, remember that scene where Saul is coming to Mike's apartment or to Mike's house and wanting to get in and wanting answers, wanting to know what the plan to assassinate Lalo is. And Mike is just blowing him off, saying, "You're asking for information you can't have."
Yeah.
And there, Mike is also telling him that he like basically saying that Kim and Jimmy aren't a priority of Lalo, because Lalo has a lot of other things to deal with on his mind, like promoting Nacho and chipping away at Gus's business. He's not thinking about the Soul.
No, of course not.
Because there's also bigger things going on. So I don't know if they have Kim followed. That would be quite a reach. But well, like, depends on what happens in episode 1. It could certainly happen during season 6. I'm not going to exclude that possibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just continue here.
The next shot, though, like, I don't know for 100%, but I want it to be Lalo, since it looks like him by the haircut, holding a big-ass 50 caliber sniper rifle outside the Los Pollos Hermanos compound.
Yeah, fuck, man. I mean, this is probably the first epic frame that we have that's suggesting that shit is going to go down in this season. Fuck, man.
I mean, like, now he has managed to come like all the way back to the United States, gotten this big ass gun. He is pissed at Gustavo, because like he's 100% that like he's the one that has ordered Nacho, to aid those assassins to try and take him out.
Yeah.
And like the reason why I feel like it is Lalo is that he doesn't have any proof that it is Gustavo that is behind it, right? So even if he went back to the higher-ups in the Salamanca cartel, like what was it, Bolsa and Don Eladio, I'm not sure that they would say, yeah, man, go for it, go up there and take him out.
No, me neither. Like, it's he has. There's so many amounts of clearances that he has to get in order to do something. Both Don Eladio, Don Bolsa. So yeah, like, I don't know.
And plus, man, at this point, Gustavo is the Salamanca cartel's pipeline into the United States regarding getting drugs in, because his lab isn't up at this point, so he isn't producing that on himself. So they still need him. And
Hector's supply line is also heavily hit. So it's pretty much towards the end of season 5, we have to remember that Bolsa is instituting that the only way north for their product is Gus's line. So he is the only line they have north.
Yeah.
And that's that's right before Hector collapses and gets that heart attack. Actually, that might be during season 4. Actually,
so I think that this is Lalo, because if he had gotten clearance, I don't think he would be there himself. He wouldn't take the risk.
But then again, you don't know what's behind the camera at this point in this shot.
I don't.
So there could be more. The cousins could be standing in the fucking Porsche.
There could be an army of soldiers behind him there.
Though we also have to remember that at multiple occasions, both in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, we have heard talk of whenever the cousins have been in town, they have to go back home until the heat dies down. Yeah, that is always the saying by Lalo or Hector or whatever.
And Lalo doesn't really abide by this rule. He don't go back even though there's still a lot of heat on him.
No. But he does go back to... No, well, actually, he doesn't. He doesn't go back to Mexico after having been imprisoned. Because what does he do? By the minute as he finds Saul's car in the ravine in episode 9 in season 5...
He goes back
to the north to Saul's apartment, threatening Kim and him, even though he is fucking having a heavily investigation by the police on his ass.
Because Lalo is an irrational psychopath.
Well, he's not irrational, but he is a psychopath.
Yeah.
But he is thought out. But then again, he does let me just finish my thought here. Like he does when he does have, he's not irrational. He's a psychopath, but he does have a thirst for revenge. And when he learns that Jimmy's car is in that ravine with bullet holes on the side, he figures out this dude has lied to me. And if there's anything that the Salamancas are fucking vengeful towards, it is people lying to them. Yeah. And that's why he's going back to fucking try to exact revenge in his psychopathic, manipulating way. But then, of course, he gets his head turned by Kim, and that's when I guess his confidence is shaken after that, because he has to admit that she is right.
Yeah.
She is right.
There is no indications that
because she makes a lot of very clear arguments when she says it could have been a bunch of yahoos shooting the car.
Yeah.
But of course he can. I don't know. Like, this is where I'm also a little bit shaky. Like, do you think that Lalo can actually read in Jimmy's eyes that he's lying, or is he just what was it I was going to say? Or is he just enjoying the psychotic manipulation of it?
He's enjoying the psychotic manipulation of it. And it doesn't matter like if he believes him or not, because he just wants Jimmy to admit it, right?
Yeah, it's true, because because at the fundamental level, he feels that he is superior to Jimmy, because Jimmy is just a nerd lawyer at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like as Lalo sees it, at least. Of course, he's Jimmy's smart as fuck. But as opposed to Lalo feels much superior to him. Of course. In many accounts.
So in the next frame, we just have the scope that he's looking through, whoever it is, where we just see the Los Pollos Hermanos logo behind one of the trucks.
Yeah, and by the way, if we don't manage, we're already on half. We're already on 15 minutes here. So if we don't make all of the trailer, there will be a part 2 to this because we gotta go to bed a little early tonight.
Yeah.
So we will probably make part 2 where we analyze the second half of this trailer. Because there is a lot to it, and I would wish we could do the whole thing today because there's actually an interesting frame. I'm actually just going to talk about that now, and we can talk about that more in the second part as well, which we will do tomorrow or some other day. But there is, I will actually just skip to it, the frame which I was mostly hyped for, where Nacho is in that. No, actually, I wanna find it so that I can hear your reaction to it. Yeah, there it is. I think. Hold on. There. There.
Whoa.
What do you say? What do you say to that?
Holy shit, man, that is some Splinter Cell stuff.
Yeah, but more importantly, what is that shape?
That shape?
He is in a round tube with some water or oil or something, whatever the fuck that is, and diving into the pool of water / oil.
It is sewage, it's sewage water.
What does that make you think of vis-a-vis something we might have seen in Breaking Bad?
Man,
toward the end.
Yeah, the you're thinking about the truck that he's sitting in.
Yeah.
With Ed. Yeah.
AKA, is this the work of Ed?
No. I'll tell you what.
How can you be so sure though?
Because it's too huge. It's too fucking huge to be a truck or a vehicle. So my guess is that my guess is that this is a sewage pipe that he is diving into to hide from whoever's pursuing him at this point.
Right, that could be too.
Also,
but the thing is. Yeah, but that is the bullet holes. That is indication to me that it could be a truck that's being shot at.
It could be.
But yeah, like that is what I'm most hyped to find out what that thing is he's in.
Man,
because
I'm just like thinking, could he be in the compound of Gustavo? And that this is the aftermath of like Lalo and everybody hitting that compound.
What compound? Though?
You know, the production compound of Los Pollos Hermanos, where we saw the sniper thing earlier.
Oh right, so Gus is hiding him.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense with the teaser that we analyzed, where Gus is entering the house, and then you were arguing that he looks at Nacho in his house.
Yeah.
And then we will actually see Nacho persuading Gus to help hide him.
Yeah, and then they figure it out, and then it's a full-on assault on Gus's compound there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and this ties nicely back to the next part here of the trailer at 14 seconds, where we see Gus sitting with his hands folded, probably in his Los Pollos Hermanos headquarters.
Yeah, and then thinking about like, what the fuck am I going to do with Nacho? I can't kill him because he has done right by me. I can't really fire him either because he has done right by me.
Wow, yeah. Shit, man. I mean, is he praying there?
Nah, he's not a religious man.
No, he's not. Yeah, no, he's just speculating. And then, of course, we have this whole scene
the courthouse.
Where Jimmy just says in response to Kim when she asked him if he thought they were wicked.
Yeah.
No, not wicked. That's what comes after. No, she in response to when she asked if they were running.
Yeah.
No, if somebody's following them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wicked flee when no man pursueth. That's an interesting quote. It's probably from the Bible, if on first guess.
Yeah. Hey man, this is an interesting frame. You recognize where he is?
A Mike?
Yeah, where you recognize where Mike is?
All right. Right, that's Nacho's home.
Yeah, man.
Damn! Holy shit, man! Nacho, the cleaner, as we know him from Breaking Bad, is back. But he's and not as if that wasn't enough. He is actually inside Nacho's home.
Yeah, man.
And why is he there? Of course, this is on orders of Gus Fring.
Yeah.
So already by these 3 frames, Nacho diving in the water, the teaser with Gus at his house, and Mike in Nacho's house, we can conclude, yep, Gus is definitely helping Nacho disappear. We will see that storyline.
It could, of course, be that like Mike has been sent there to clean up and kill Nacho, but he won't do that. He won't do that because he can put himself in Nacho's position, right, and see that he doesn't want anything to do with this shit anymore. He wants out.
Yeah.
And after all the shit that he has done for them, I'm sure that Mike will like insist that Gustavo has a word with him, which is probably why we will see him in that car with him.
Yeah. So just to get back to this biblical saying here from Saul Goodman. Interesting that they put that in there, and what's even more interesting that it's only half of a quote, which is from Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when no one pursues, but the right, and that's the quote they have in the movie or in the show. But then the last half is, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
Yeah, right. Cool.
And why do you think they cut that last part?
I don't know.
I think I know. I think it's because Saul Goodman is a wicked character,
yeah.
and we only see this in him. We don't he's not righteous. He's not a righteous man. So that is redundant. We don't need that in there. In order to
put two together now.
Yeah. So like Saul Goodman is wicked, so he only needs the first half of that quote to make sense for him because he's wicked. But anyway, we can go much more into that when we see it in the actual show.
Yeah.
So how much time do we have left?
Just continue, man.
We have
and there we
6
have
minutes left.
Mike in Nacho's house. We covered that. Somebody running.
That is Nacho.
That is Nacho running, probably in Mexico.
Yeah.
Because, and you know how we can tell? Well, because AMC, when making the show, is putting Mexico through a yellow filter.
Yeah. And that's brilliant, by the way. It's very brilliant, and because what is the temperature in Mexico?
It's warm.
Very warm, very hot. And what does the color yellow or orange reflect in terms of warmth or heat, or warmth or cold?
Yeah, it reflects warmth. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty genius to reflect warmth, temperature with a color.
Yeah.
That is one of the brilliant things that this show, one of the unique things that this show does in order to captivate its audience.
I can't really see, but it looks like it is a wall there behind those trees, and that could be the U.S.-Mexican border.
It could it also be? No, it's too big to be Salamanca's mansion.
It's too big to be the mansion.
I don't think this is right after he flees the compound.
But it could definitely be the border.
Yeah. Although Salamanca's compound is pretty big.
Yeah, so it could be the compound.
But I don't know.
It could be anywhere in Mexico. It just probably ain't near Panama. That's all we can say.
Yeah. Fuck, man. All right, so after
Kim,
so
you think we're wicked? Yeah, back to that.
Yeah, that's Kim saying, "Think we're wicked."
And then, where is this though? Because like this.
Oh yeah,
this is Hector's house.
Just need to get in there that Jimmy's response to that will probably be either nothing or something profound or something. But his what he will be thinking is obviously. Yeah, he is wicked. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said, "The wicked flee when none pursueth." But oddly, I think Jimmy thinks that he is actually strangely proud of being wicked, which is wicked in itself.
Okay,
but
in the next frame, you have somebody picking up a blade in a house. I actually think this is Nacho somewhere in Mexico.
No, yeah.
Because like he's going to talk to this person asking for help, probably, right?
Yeah.
But he don't know if they're loyal to the cartel, like loyal to familia, right? Or if this person will genuinely help him, so he's picking up the blade, in case.
That's what I think. Who's that standing there? Is that?
No, that's.
No. I think it's a kitchen maid, a Spanish kitchen maid.
Yeah. That's a random Mexican.
Fuck! This could be fucking Lalo too. Picking up a knife to fucking ice some random innocent kitchen maid.
Yeah.
For literally doing nothing.
Okay, and then we have Jimmy picking up some new suits. It looks like. Yeah. A regular brown suit.
Damn.
And again, another reference here to Death, where Kim is wearing all black.
Oh wow! Yeah.
That's the second shot in this trailer of Kim referencing Death.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, because in the first shot she had roses, a white rose color, rose pattern shirt on.
White shirt with red roses.
And now here black signaling death, and Jimmy signaling wicked success.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we can
definitely
take from that.
Determined.
And then she.
By the way, another side note, I do love the typical Breaking Bad / Better Call Saul music that is behind all this.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Okay, and then she threw away his cup that got ruined in Mexico.
Yeah, destroying the evidence, obviously.
Yeah. World's best lawyer or second best lawyer or whatever it said.
But I also feel like that has done its job vis-a-vis evidence. Like if you recall in Bagman, the best episode of season 5, this cup geniusly becomes evidence of two things. It becomes evidence of when Kim is going out, or Jimmy is going out no, Kim is going out on Jimmy's orders to pick up, to look in the bag and see if it was worth it, his trip through the desert. And then she picks up the bag, and what does she find underneath all that $100,000? The cup. Yeah. And then he's saying to her, and this is genius when he's saying to her, "This is what it's all about." But you can clearly see the double meaning in that question, because he says, "This is what it's all about, the money," and she's hearing it as, "This is what it's all about, gunshots and fighting and blood and violence."
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck, man.
And that is fucking genius way of using that cup to get that binarity, that duality of the action. Jimmy thinking that she's just looking at the money, when really she's already discovering the truth, the violence and bloodshed of the game, this infamous game that Mike is talking about. Yeah. But anyway, we made it through 35 seconds of this trailer discussing.
I want to see some more, man. While we're at it, let's go to the next frame.
But like, I have no problems with cutting it soon.
I was going to do like one more frame. Let's go. Okay, like this is not. We can move quickly from this one. I mean, like, this is just the nail salon parlor of like the Saul Goodman strip mall, where all these people have heard about Saul Goodman in town, and they're all there for him.
Yeah, and actually we will also get, because there's the frame of this guy who's standing right there in the middle. He will appear later in the trailer too, so we'll discuss this in the next part anyway.
Okay. Okay. So, let's cut it there.
So, all right, man. So thank you guys for tuning in to part 1. This will be to be continued in a part 2 that will be coming up very soon, because this is probably the best trailer that we have ever had on any Better Call Saul Breaking Bad season ever, but that's also because of the hype that this season has been the subject of through these last 2 years, because of Corona and because of Odenkirk's tragic fatality. But we're glad, we're so glad that he's...
talking about fatality? He ain't dead, man. He had a heart attack.
Right. No, his tragic heart attack. No, like I was just trying to say smart there. The point
like
is
that they had Photoshop of Odenkirk into every episode.
Oh man, that is true. No, like, but we are glad that he's back again.
All right, peace out, and don't forget to sub, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Corner, and if you liked listening to me and Troy analyzing this Better Call Saul trailer, don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content we have made on the subject. Thank you.